I had to really work hard at getting them to trust me the way they trusted my father. And I just started working alongside with them and asking them lots of questions, like what they did and what they liked about their job and where they saw their future and what they wanted out of the company. And I worked hard every day. Like I worked 12-hour days alongside with them so that they knew I was really invested in this business. And I made it really clear that I was here to stay and that, yes, I had a different management style than my dad and I was willing to listen to all their concerns, but we were going to do it the way I thought was best for the company and for them.
Well, for me, it's the same thing. Everybody in the kitchen at my place some of them have 30 plus years on me of just being at the Lingnan, and I always called them my uncles. And when you go in there in a Chinese restaurant, it's all about respecting your elders. And when I go there, they're always your uncle. So how can I yell an order at my uncle? And through me, my brother is different. He's not here, I'm going to talk about him. He doesn't have the respect of the elders because what he does is he just orders people around and he yells at them. But for me, I've learned every aspect of their job and I help them in every aspect of their job. I told them, if it's not heavy, it doesn't smell, and it's not greasy, I won't do it. So they know that I'm willing to do what it takes to help them. They respect me because they know that they can't push me around, because if they ever say, I'm going to quit, I'm like, okay, I'll just do your job. It's not like I haven't done it before. And I think through that kind of attitude is how you, number one, keep your good employees, and number two, gain respect. That's what I believe.
So Dan, in your industry, you don't necessarily have to overcome conservatism, but you do have kind of a startup culture that sometimes values the big exit. What do you do to combat that?
We've talked a lot about our values as a company amongst the staff, and that's become a very important part of what we're trying to build. And so everyone is on board. Even when we're interviewing people, we tell them, look, you're not going to cash out like a typical startup here. I mean, you may cash out as we sell off pieces of software or something like that, but what we're trying to build is we're trying to build something that's meaningful, that when we, when it comes Sunday night and we're thinking of work on Monday, it's actually something that's exciting. And to me, that's much more valuable than $1 million in the bank. Like imagine like smiling and not being able to wait for work to start. That's what we're trying to build, and the people are really on side with that. They recognize that there are things that are more important than the quick exit and the big bucks.